So we're talking today about how to set up your cache page when you first hide a cache. You want to type up a cache page. This was brought on by an idea that a fellow viewer of mine, Quinster212, also known as Barbara, or I'm sorry, yeah, Quinster212, not her name ain't Barbara, I can't remember her name. Quinster212 said, hey, can you maybe do a video on how to create a cache page? That was after I put out my video, how to hide a geocache, what to do and what not to do when hiding a geocache. All right, looks like we got all the problems ironed out here. Thanks for the feedback, guys. And again, this is actually my second live broadcast on my own channel where I'm in charge of everything. The only other time I went live on my own channel was about 100 shows ago, about a year and a half ago or so, when I had my 100th video celebration. So kind of new to this. I'm usually like a guest on these types of things. So thanks for hanging with me. All right, well, let's get right into it. There we go. I got my cache page here. All right, so what you're going to want to do when you hide your geocache, make sure your hide is in position before you even make a cache page. That's first and foremost. You don't want to send anybody out there looking for a geocache that's not there yet. That's happened before, and it's no fun for the hiders. So we got Cache Canada in house, DJ W House, great gadget cache maker. Karen Lyric Glass is in the house. Kilgore DS, hey, how you guys doing? And Neil Moore. And anybody else, go ahead. Oh, Highlands Guy. I remember Highlands Guy from Geo Woodstock. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, so first thing you want to do is go up here to the Play tab, or on the green stripe there. Go to the Play button, and it'll drop down this menu right here like this. Okay, and you go down to Hide a Geocache. Okay, so has any of you out there hidden a geocache yet? And how many? About how many do you think you've hidden? Estimate. Let me know down in the comments below. It'll bring up this screen right here. So scroll down a little bit, and today there's all sorts of geocaches you can hide. Events, you can do multis, puzzles, where it goes, etc., etc. I'm going to do it simple, and I'm going to talk about traditionals. Okay, so we're just going to do traditionals. And you can take what I'm giving you here and apply it to your multis, your puzzles, your whatever other kind of cache you want to make out there. Wow, we got some people that have really hid some geocaches out there. Cache Canada, London Westie is hidden more than 400. Let's see, we've got Neil Moore says he's got about 150, including some adoptions and events. Me, myself, I have hidden about 350 or so. That's with events. And of course, I have a bike trail just outside of town here that's got about 75 on it. And I've done that bike trail twice. I refreshed the game board. I hid them for about 5 years, stripped them all out, relisted them. So that kind of inflates my numbers a little bit. All right. Going back to the cache page here. So you want to go down to create a new geocache, that little green button right there on the left side, create new geocache. Okay. And this will bring up a list of ones that are in trouble or have some difficulty or unpublished ones. So now you need to know a spot. Okay, so if you know your spot, you go up here to continue. In the top right hand corner says already know a hiding spot. I'm assuming if you've already hid the geocache, which you probably should have hidden a geocache by now. Did I mention that already? Yeah. So go to that button right there, continue. And it'll bring up another screen here in a second. There it is. It says, what kind of geocache do you want to hide? Whoops. What did I do here? Whoops, my bad. Too many fingers. So we're going to hide that traditional. You can also hide the multi or whatever. And there's also more geocache types right down here that we're not going to get into today. We're going to do the traditional. So I'm going to pretend to make up a location right there, okay? And I confirm the coords, and it shows a nearby geocache. This is the coords that I have put in right here, that pin. But it shows there's a geocache right over here that you can't hide a geocache in. That's that 528 feet or 161 meters for my international viewers. That circle you cannot hide another geocache in, okay? Geo Jerry's checking in. How you doing, Geo Jerry? Nice to see you here. All right, so let's make a spot, a faux spot, a fake spot, just for the sake of this video, okay? And you're going to go down here to continue. So how's everybody's weather out there doing today, huh? Great weather here in northern Illinois. Boy, it was probably about 75 degrees and sunny today. I might have gotten a little sunburn on my head, perhaps, being out there. I went for a walk. It was a great day. Great day. Oh, you guys hear that? Just as I'm saying that, there's a hailstorm, and I'm not talking about me. A hailstorm going outside. There's like golf ball size hail. I'm not kidding you. Outside my window right now. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Holy cow. I have never seen hail that big. Wow. I wish I could show you. I don't know, can you hear that? Can you hear that big noise? Anyway, so let's go back to our geocache here. If you need to add parking, a trailhead, or a reference point, this is where you do it. We're going to go ahead and add parking. Say you're at a park or something. So you could take this pin right here and drag it to where you know there's parking, or you can just simply enter the coordinates right there in that spot right there. See that? So you can drag the pin, or you can enter the coordinates right here. When you drag the pin, it actually updates the coordinates for you. Okay, so let's pretend there's parking right there on the highway, which there's not. Trust me. Okay, and we're going to call that parking. Thank goodness the hail has stopped. That was quick, but that was heavy. I'll bet it looks like I got golf balls in my yard. I'm not kidding. It looks like golf balls. Hopefully there's no damage out there. So go down here and click continue. Now, Highlands guy says you can hear it.
We got hail like this big.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my son's let me know. All right, so now you're bringing it into the cache page here, and you will enter into the geocache name. I'm just going to call this one test geocache. Oh, how's that? Hidden by Hailmeister. You can put whatever name you want there, actually. And of course, the date you placed it. If you hit a different date, you can click this calendar here and select any date. It's going to go with today's date. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and give you the full screen here. All right. Going on down. This is where you type in your information for the geocache. Type something very simple and small here. Have fun with this hide. Okay. If you want to enter a background image, you can do that right here. Let's see. Oh, it's from the edit page. Okay, I can't do it quite yet. But if you want to have it in LPC, okay, let's make it an LPC. That's where you add a hint. Okay. And if you want everyone to be able to watch, be able to find this, or premium only, this is where you make that selection. And of course, you have to check this box right there, and then you click continue. Okay. Let's see what we got here in the chat room going on. That loads up. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Good idea, Highlands guy. The name field is a good place to hide puzzle info, as well as the hidden by as well too. If you want to hide information in there too as well, you can do that. You know, all sorts with that. All right, now here we got. This is the next page. Here you have the different size. Okay, you need to let your geocachers know what size the geocache Or if you don't want to, you can select other. So you'd select micro, small, can, large, 5-gallon bucket. Okay. So there's some examples of the geocache sizes right there. So you select one. We're going to hide that. Should we hide a regular under that LPC? You want to do that? How about a large? Let's make it an LPC large, just for the heck of it, huh? Let's do that. I like it. Difficulty and terrain. Okay, you got some sliders here. Going from left to right on the screen, it gets harder and harder with difficulty and the terrain. If you need explanation on what that means, there's a little link right here. It says we recommend this system. So if you click that, it'll bring up this little screen right here. Boy, I hope that hailstorm didn't internet out here. I think it did. Looks like I got internet still. Yes, a massive LPC. Yes, that's what we need more in the world of, right? It's a huge LPC. That screen that screen is not showing up. All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and click off of that. Well, there it goes. Let me try that one more time real quick here. I was trying to show you guys that, but that's being really slow. I'm going to go ahead and click off of that. You can see that on yourself when you create your own cache page. Okay, let's go on down here to attributes. There's all sorts of attributes going from dogs, parking fees, access fees, all sorts of different things. I single click it and it highlights it, brings it up. And some of them, if you double click, will make it so it says no. For example, like this one here takes an hour. If I double click it, it'll put a line through there like that. See? It'll put a line through there just like that. Yes, it was a storm. It was a massive hailstorm there. DJW House. Do you? I know you're from the Chicago suburbs area. It might be rolling your way. So, just so you know. Just so you know. All right. So let's go ahead and select a few attributes. We're going to have dog friendly. We're going to have yeah, this is going to take less than an hour. We're going to have another attribute here of let's see. Let's pick another one that's good. Available 24/7. And let's do one more here. Stroller accessible. Okay, I'm going to pick 4 of these attributes, and then we're going to go ahead and save and preview. That also attributes reminds me, guys. If you have any caching podcast that have a show every Wednesday, perhaps you may have heard that there's a cactus attribute that has been archived, but there's still there's a few geocaches out there, cactus attribute. And of course, Neil Moore and I went out and found that one. It's in southern Wisconsin, only about maybe like an hour and 15 from here or so. And of course, it's kind of cool to see that attribute on there. Of course, it's a broken image. I think it was GC684, but I'm not sure. Check it out. It's in southern Wisconsin. All right. Let's go back to our screen here. All right. Now we have the cache screen. Here's my cache screen. It is not submitted yet. I have the GC code up here in the top corner. I'll put my arrow by it. There's a GC code that was given to me. Test geocache for the show, hidden by Hailmeister, hidden on this date. Large size. I gave it a 1.5, 1.5. Maybe I should have made it harder. Maybe not. There's the coordinates I put in. And then I just had a very simple description here. Have fun with this hide. And then you got the hint here. And we also have the parking coordinates, which I designated right in the middle of the highway. Do not do that. This is just for fun, okay? So I was also given a question. Now, this is where if you were happy with everything, you could submit that green button there. Oh, I went back to myself. Sorry about that, guys. Let me go back to the screen here. If you were happy with everything here, you could hit this button right here, submit for review, and within probably a few days, it's usually within a few days, the reviewer in your area will review it and either publish it or kick it back to you for further edits or whatever have you. Okay, so that's where you would submit it, and of course, he would probably kick this one back to me. A large LPC with parking on the highway, not good. So I'm gonna edit this cache though, because I was also given a question by Quinster212 that says, can you show me how to put a page? It's not as easy as it seems, and that's true. So I'm going to go ahead and click the edit button, edit cache right there. All right, waiting for it to fire up here. There you go, with the cactus attribute geocache that we found, GC684 Ice Age Vista. All right, so if you're in the area or if you plan to hunt it, yep, it's got the cactus attribute, and it's just kind of cool to have a retired attribute on your profile. All right, going back here, now we're editing what we've already put in, but I want to show you, if you go down here a little bit farther, let's see here, where you put in a picture at. Well, this is where you enter your background image. Okay, if you wanted a background image behind all the information, but if you wanted to have a picture on the page, you would do it here. Now, this is, again, as you can see right here, have fun with this hide I've put. But I don't want to get into the difficulty of HTML. Not everybody is HTML friendly and friendly and stuff like that. So I'm gonna click this source button. If you click that source button, it brings up this little box right here, and then you just click OK, and it magically, I don't know how, but it does. There are people out there that can explain it, not me. But it magically makes all these buttons usable, and that is pretty easy speed for me and probably for other people as well too. So right here, you get this link button, you get this flag button, and right there, the picture of that image. That is the image picture. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to put this on full screen so you can see a little bit better. There you go. All right. Oh shoot! Did I forget a step? I think I did. Oh, I sure did. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. My bad. You got to add first. You got to add it to the. See, I told you it wasn't easy. It's not easy. You got to add your images to the gallery first. Okay. I'm sorry. Go down here to the gallery. Upload a picture to the gallery first. Yeah. Let's see if I can find a picture here. This is my wife's school file. I don't know. Yeah, that's great. That's great. This is where you'd enter it, and you'd upload the picture there, and it would URL that came with. You would have an URL. You would go back. Yeah. Now let's see. Let's go back here to the upload a picture. That's fine. You would get the URL. Yeah, I didn't. I know I didn't. Sure, there's a picture on here. Let me go back 2 screens here. That's what I get for using her computer, huh? All right. There we go. So you would have the URL to the picture, and you would put that URL right there in the URL picture box. Go down here. I'm sorry. Go down button, and you would click OK, and the picture would show up. I had pictures on this computer. We have a lot of computers here in the house right now, obviously, with e-learning and all sorts of stuff from home here. So that's the computer that I chose to use for tonight. And of course, I'm not as familiar with it as I am with my regular computer. So my apologies. If you want any additional information, or if you want me to go through that, just drop me an email or send me a profile message, and I would be happy to explain it a little bit further. Okay. All right, let's go back to our cache. Let's pretend we've uploaded a picture, and then we could, down here at the bottom, you're given 3 choices: save and preview, or submit for review. Now, when you click that submit, it is going to send it right to your reviewer. Make sure you have this green X, or this little green box checked here. Let's go ahead and save and preview it. I don't think anything changed really. I didn't think we changed anything. I tried to add a picture, but it didn't. I didn't have a picture ready. Now there are some guidelines here, guys. There are a few things you cannot do when hiding a geocache. The reviewer will automatically kick it back to you and say, no, make some changes on this or that. And a few of those are, let me bring that up here. Okay. You cannot have any agendas. Agendas are cache pages perceived to promote an agenda or not be published. Geocaching is a fun, family-friendly game, not a platform for promoting a cause. Agendas are not, or I'm sorry, let me start over. Agendas are often religious, political, social, charitable, but aren't quite necessarily these things. Also, cache pages cannot require or encourages other players to go hide caches or find a certain number of caches if it's a challenge cache. So no agendas, or else it'll get kicked back to you and you'll have to adjust it. Also, geocaching.com, they say no commercial content is to be on your cache page as well too. And now with events, this has been relaxed, I guess, for events because I mean, they allow you to say the event is at such and such restaurant. But typically for a traditional cache, as we're talking about right now, cache pages perceived as commercial will not be published. Commercial content includes any of the following characteristics. I'm gonna list off a few here. Overtones of advertising, marketing, or promotion, or if it suggests or requires the finder to do any of the following: go inside a business, interact with the employees. Certainly can't do that right now, can we? Or purchase a product or service. You can't suggest or even have that happen on your geocache. And I know there's going to be a few people out there saying, well, there are geocaches out that have you go inside. There are inside caches, and I think those they're older ones, and these before these were all coming into play. Further things you can't do for as far as commercial content: names, links, or logos to the following businesses, products, or competing games or cache listing services. You cannot have their names or logos on your cache page as well too. So those are the things you cannot do when you're hiding or creating a cache page listing. All right. So I want to thank Quinster212 for this topic. She asked me as a comment on one of my videos about 2 months ago. And for that, Quinster, she said she would be watching tonight, so hopefully she's watching. If not, I'm sure she'll catch it on the replay. I'm sending you some geocaching with Hailmeister swag. Sending you a sticker and I'm sending you a button. So get in contact with me. You can contact me through my geocaching.com profile, and let's set it up so I can mail you those things. So, okay. Well, that is how you create a cache page. I hope that I've given you enough insight. Again, just a traditional cache. It gets a little bit more complex when you have to add different stages to a multi or a puzzle, and even a Wherigo when you have to download a cartridge. You know, that might be for another video or something. So I have, and I promised, some giveaways tonight. Let's see, Cache Canada. Let's check the comments here before we get to the giveaways. Cache Canada says, "Yep, them are grandfather, the ones that I talked about, where you can go inside." In fact, I remember finding probably 5 or 6 years ago, or maybe it was longer than that, um, a geocache inside the Mall of America. That was very cool. I had to go around several different stores to get information, which led me to the final store where the cache was hidden. That was definitely inside. KC11 here. How you doing there, Kyle? Glad to see you pop on here. And Sean Schulte. Hey, good to see you, Sean. Thanks for showing up. Yeah. Sorry, Sean. You've been fired by Neil Moore. Arted Crafted now. So I don't have my Arted Crafted shirt on right now, but go to artedcrafted.com for all your t-shirt needs. And another thing, guys, these buttons I was showing earlier are made by Pete over at ibgeocaching.com. IB Geocaching. So if you need buttons or swag or containers, ibgeocaching.com. Okay. So let's get on with the giveaways. I have three giveaways here. I have the first one is a blank electrical magnetic plate geocache. Okay, you just put the log in there and you just stick it to something magnetic. All right, so that's number one right there. Okay, put that right over there. A giveaway I have is this GCNW. It's called an extag, but it's a lot like a pathtag, but it's not a pathtag. It's just an extag. It's about the size of a quarter, about the same thickness. It's a lot, like I said, a lot like a pathtag for the Geocaching Network. Remember, I am a member of the Geocaching Network. So I put out all sorts of videos. Okay, there's prize number 2, and prize number 3 is this trackable tag here. This guy here looks like he hasn't been brushing his teeth for quite a long time and had to go to the dentist, have them all yanked out. But yeah, got this guy here, and it looks like he has some dice in his hand, a pair of dice. Yeah, so here's a trackable, unactivated trackable. Okay, so there's 3 prizes we got. Just to recap, we got the plate geocache, the GCNW tag, and the trackable. Okay, and the trackable. Now, I want to run a contest that's going to start. It's going to start right now, and it's going to go. This contest is going to go for a week and a half. So let's say, I don't know, what day should we end this? Let's go week and a half. Let's go 10 days. 10 days. So we're going to go to the 17th, Friday the 17th. This contest ends Friday the 17th. And I want everybody that wants to enter the contest to send me an email at this email address right here on your screen, geocachingwithhailmeister@gmail.com. Everybody that can watch this is eligible. I want you to tell me or give me an idea where I should take Mr. Bill on my next. Mr. Bill wants to go on another adventure. Believe it or not, after the last video, he had all sorts of stuff happen to him. His head, I shut it in the ammo can, and boy, I came awfully close to cutting his head off. And he said, "Oh no!" Yeah, he did. So give me some ideas. Write out in an email. Send it to me. The deadline is April 17th at midnight Central Time. And I will pick 3 winners, 3 of the best ideas. First place gets their choice of any of the prizes. Second place will get their choice after first place, and third place gets basically whatever is left over. And I will probably most likely also send you a Geocaching with Hailmeister sticker if you do not have one already, or maybe if you want another one, who knows. So send me an email. Send me an email right there at the screen and give me your ideas on what I could do with my next video with Mr. Bill. Where can I take him? What should I do? You know, get detailed perhaps. Use your creativity. Geocachers are a creative bunch. And I know that you guys have all sorts of ideas out there. All sorts of ideas out there of things I can do with Mr. Bill. I just hope I don't cut his head off. Or I want to be able to use him in future videos beyond this one. And I'm also thinking maybe perhaps I'll take the three of these winners. I'll take a bit or maybe all of their ideas, combine it into one big video using their ideas. I think that'd be kind of different and unique. What do you guys think? You guys think that'd be fun? I think that'd be kind of cool. So well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to create a cache page, this live broadcast. Again, I'm kind of a newbie here on the broadcasting side. Hopefully, maybe I can get a little bit more experience next time. But I think everything went pretty good, except for the hailstorm outside, which is over. But yeah, so. All right, guys. I know that Geocache Talk has a show coming on in about 20 minutes. They are playing a game, GC World, right there, live on YouTube. So Geocache Talk on YouTube at 8 o'clock Central. They're having a game. I played that game in Fort Worth with Gary Slinkard and Memphis Mafia. I don't think Memphis was there at the time, though. I'm not sure. But I did play the game. It was a fun game, and you can actually buy it on the website. So check if when you leave here, grab a drink, go to the bathroom, and go check out their channel as well too. They're having a live stream as well too. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody's viewership, the support. My fellow vloggers as well too for here. Neil Morris says the GC World game is $10 online, and I'll tell you, it was probably worth it. You know, I would say it was seemed like it was constructed nicely, and it was fun. I played for a short time though, but it was fun. It was fun. All right. Well, thanks again, guys, for everything you do. Thanks again to Quinster212 for the video idea. Thanks for popping in here to watch, and we'll see you guys next time for another episode of Geocaching with Hailmeister.